2 months. That's crazy to think about. We were working remotely for 2 months, and it's still going to be different for the foreseeable future. Today's a step towards normalcy, somewhat. It's good to be back at the office with other people. I've been working at the office, but I've been the only one here just because of computer and technical difficulties that we've been having. So it's good to have other people back here. Got Noah over there editing. Zach's on a call right now. And other people will be in here throughout the day when they need to come in. So we'll keep you updated now. But looking forward to a somewhat normal routine here now.
I ain't in it for the money, I ain't in it for the fame, I ain't in it for the accolades. Trying to tell me with a vision of the riches and the women, I ain't with it, tell them not today. Try to separate the crew, but the truth is it did it. Got the same vision, so you know we stay winning. Some of y'all chasing recognition, not me, I do it for the love, yeah. Yeah, I do it for the love.
He's super Dutch. And, what's up?
You know,
Hey,
how's it going?
good.
How does it feel to be back at the office?
It's nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have purpose again.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
It was kind of nice being able to just go from breakfast straight to work, like just walk into the other room. But it's nice to like get dressed and actually go out into the world,
Definitely.
as opposed to just getting dressed and sit in front of a computer, because otherwise I wouldn't feel productive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on? So, as Tristan was saying earlier, this is our first day back, kind of officially at the office. I know he's been back for a little while now, but I have not been part of the conversation or what's been going on as much because I've been on conference calls all morning, sitting in the audio booth. But just want to give a quick update. The thing I've been working on over the last few weeks with Trace is a little bit of product development on one of the services that we have to offer, and that's live streaming. We're really trying to focus in what it is that we're offering with it and why we're offering it, and making sure that the service that we want to offer is actually what people are looking for. So just a quick piece of advice that I wanted to give based on all the conversations I've had with Trace over the last few weeks is it's important to make sure that you validate the services that you want to offer as a business and make sure that people actually want to buy them. Because if they don't, then you run into a situation where you're offering something that may be amazing, but if it only improves something by 10 or 15%, then the value of making that switch to what you have to offer isn't enough to make people actually want to change. So in our case, is what we have to offer a significant increase over doing a Zoom call and live streaming that Zoom call to Facebook? And if it's not, if that's what we get validated through all these conversations, then what we have to offer isn't going to be validated by the customers that we want to sell it to. And so making sure that what you have to offer is solving a problem by more than just a little bit is definitely important. So if you have a product or service that you're trying to offer, keep all of that in mind and make sure that you're doing the customer discovery and validating what you have to offer before you put a lot of time and money and effort into developing it. So just a quick tip. That's what I've been working on for the last few weeks. And I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to go grab some lunch. So I'll talk to you later. See ya.
What's up, vlog? Just here to give you an update on some podcasts we've been working on. We are bringing back the Pixelcast in its glory. This time, though, we shot a bunch of them at once, and we edited them all a couple months ago. And with the current COVID issues and stuff like that, we've had to kind of delay that process a bit because we've been working remote while also working remotely with our audio engineer, Reese, who did an awesome job on them, helping them just sound crisper and more professional. So yeah, coming to you from our current podcast booth. You can catch our new episodes of the Pixelcast featuring old employees such as Josh Berendez and Taylor Blumel, Aaron Graham. I remember he was around for a while. He was always a good guy. And we got some outside people too, like we got Terrell Christie, a local filmmaker now in Des Moines, doing some cool things and giving some cool insight. And yeah, we're excited to see where that goes. And it's been a project that's been going on for a few months now, and we're excited to see it come to life. And tune in on Spotify and Google Podcasts and a few other podcast stuff like that. But we'll be keeping you up to date through Facebook and our other social media platforms. So be on the lookout.
We're kind of starting to get back into things now a little bit more. Over the last few weeks, I've just kind of like trying to slow things down a little bit. Like we were going at like 110 miles an hour the first couple months of the year. It felt like.
Yeah.
And I was fine, but looking back at it, I'm like, COVID kind of happened at a good time, because if I would have kept going like that, I probably would be super burnt out right now.
I thought you were going to say dead.
Well, I was gonna, and then I changed it to just super burnt out because dead is a little dramatic. What I want to do is, if someone comes to us and says, hey, like, we need to promote this service, we're gonna say, sounds good. We'll put together first of all, we'll meet with them and figure out what their goals are, obviously. And then after that, that's when we put together that other document that Kaylee and I and Sam did. Mm-hmm. And then from there, basically just slow down the process and think more strategically about each one of these steps. But I want it to be something where someone like Kaylee, Samurai are putting together the strategy with your guys' input. But then once that's done, then we want to be able to hand that to you guys and just be like, all right, we need the video content done. You two figure out how to make it happen.
Maybe it's like a person and their plants, like that's like
Yeah,
their family
plants,
or
or
something
like a dog.
that.
Like they
Or
have like a dog.
Yeah,
Like they have like 2 dogs or something.
something where it's like they're not like they're single like person,
Yeah.
but like they have like.
And maybe this could be something where they're already in a new home, and yeah, it's like your home might not be like a traditional home, and like 2 dogs like running there like all happy, like oh hi, like they're coming, or like they're coming home to 2 dogs or something like that instead.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but we don't offer traditional mortgages, and then that way you're also including the visualization of puppies.
There you go. Yeah.
I feel like that resonates with young people.
So like maybe like they walk in and they're like, hey, I'm home, and like you expect like, oh, it's like a family comes up, but no, it's like
Yeah, like
2 dogs.
oh.
And it says.
Or like they could do something like walk in the room like, hi baby, and it's like a dog looks up from the bed.
Oh, I just had
What?
just like the imagery of that, like if they walk in like, hey baby.
Oh yeah, no, you have to definitely say that in the right way.
So we are here in Eldora, Iowa, making a trip back here again after, what was it, like 2 weeks ago now maybe? Drove through the same area, love that little drive there, it's a fun one. But yeah, we're here at this house doing another house tour, as you've probably seen on the last however many vlogs lately. Just a point of note, we don't only do house tours, we do other stuff, but this has just been what we've been doing lately, I guess, kind of adapting to the work that's available and what people are needing right now. Housing and the housing market is still doing pretty well, I guess. So doing a lot of that lately, as it's something we're able to do while maintaining social distancing and that sort of thing. I mean, it's just us in a house. Really, there's not really a lot of people there, so it's a good thing to kind of be doing during this time while the work is limited in scope. So, but yeah, just wanted to point out that's not all we do. I know it probably seems that way lately, but I just wanted to make that note. But so we're here doing a house tour, doing the photos again. Noah's out front doing the video, and then we'll get to it though. So yeah.
Oh, that's a nice place.
All right. I'm now switching lenses for something we don't normally do, like ever. We're going to be doing some detail shots of the house because it has a lot of cool like light fixtures and things, / you can tell that there was a lot of effort put into making this look presentable, either by the realtor or by the homeowner themselves. So we're gonna get some like detail shots of like that nice candle burning, or they have some nice like decorations and light fixtures that you don't normally see. So it's a cool way to accentuate those types of features that you normally may not see in a house, or that might get glossed over.
How long of exposures are we doing here?
So this one will be 1.6 seconds. It'll depend on the room. That's the variable between rooms. Instead of changing the f-stop, we change the shutter speed. We always leave the f-stop at f8, so as to open it a little bit more, so you can see a little bit more in focus if there is things closer to the lens or whatnot. And then we adjust the shutter speed there. We keep the ISO super low too, so it's not grainy or anything like that. Usually when we get into basement settings, we'll get into like 6 or 7 second shutters. But for the most part, it's relatively a little bit faster on the upper levels where there's a little bit more natural light coming in the windows. And so yeah, we'll stick around maybe between 1 to 2 seconds per shutter. So we just wrapped up at the Eldora house tour. Now we're heading over to Grundy Center, or as I've said before, the center of Grundy, you know. And we're gonna do another house tour there, which we're gonna be a little bit early for, but I hope that's okay. That's technically supposed to start at 2. It's currently 1:16. We got done with that other one in a pretty timely fashion. So we're heading over there now. We just passed a llama/alpaca farm, whatever. I don't know, they're pretty similar, I guess, but maybe all those llama alpaca experts will correct me on that. But we just passed one of those. I've never seen one of those, so that was kind of cool. They're just kind of chilling, you know, spitting on people. And yeah, now we're about 4 minutes out from our house tour in Grundy Center. I'm gonna finish that up and probably get back to the office around 3:30 and wrap up for the day. So yeah, that's the update. Noah, how are you doing though?
I'm doing good. It was fun to use the 85 ones on that house tour, just to use for some detail shots. Although it did make me realize I need to practice using the 85 lens on the Ronin more, because it drifts a little bit differently because it's so close. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we got done like almost an hour earlier than expected, so that was cool. I guess remember the last one I think was on there was the A65.
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's good. Good call. Yeah, for sure.
Good shoot.
Yeah, great shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good homeowners to interact with and talk to. Small houses, so it went by really fast. Like we got that one done in half an hour.
Yeah.
These are always like, yeah, really fun, simple things to kind of do. Yeah, that's how we're passing the time at work these days. So we'll head back to the office here, get all this media dumped onto our storage system, and have it all finished by early next week.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
What's up, vlog? Probably wondering, who's this new guy? My name's Adam. Nice to meet you. I am the new production intern this summer, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and I look forward to showing you some new vlogs over the summer. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Peace.